I found Nitty in ranked, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to sort of further cement learning the Zas matchup. I'm not just picking on him. I really did run into him directly after Bozo. And you know, the Bozo one was brutal. I was not in a good headspace to play when I ran into Bozo. I think I got one match off him. That was it. So I might show that one at the very end, but probably not, because honestly, all it was is I think in that match he was trying to teach me the Mitsu matchup or something, and what that looked like was he basically did every -14 move in a row, and I punished every single one, so I kind of just got a free round. And I think at that point he said, oh, okay, this guy does actually know Mitsurugi's frame data. So but I ran into Nitty right after Bozo, and playing against Nitty for me is at the very least easier, only because, and this is just big disclaimer here, is I'm able to watch him play. I've watched Nitty's stream plenty of times, so if you haven't ever seen him stream, he streams on Twitch, go check him out. But because I've actually been able to sit there and watch and just kind of let my brain study him and how he plays, this is kind of a fucked up outfit, but what are you gonna do? People see my creations and say they're fucked up too, I'm sure, so what are you gonna do? At the very beginning, there was a lot of RE. There was a lot of RE in this set. Unfortunately for him, I think he only... wow, that was unlucky too. Holy shit. I think he only guessed correctly on RE like once or twice. That was a Hail Mary on my part. I just did the 2-3-6. I did the COTS because I wanted out of pressure. But this is me coming straight off of those games with Bozo, and I'm definitely not ready for Nitty at all. And he just kind of destroys me in this first game, I think. We got a lot of meter off of Relic B hitting. Yeah, that's a lot of meter. Okay, I never noticed that before. That's probably where I build most of my meter, honestly. GI? Nah, it's too late. So there's one of the tricks to play. He did it to me like that. He really did. So there's one of the tricks to playing against Zas. Is Zas has complete horizontal control mixed with a that spinning move, whatever, I don't know the notation for it, but does 18% guard damage. And on top of that, it's like 0 on block, which may as well be plus. But the point is, using that, you're able to sort of encourage people to step. Yeah, he just destroys me in this first game. You're able to encourage people to step because nobody wants to just sit there and take 18% guard damage. It's a ridiculous, an utterly ridiculous amount of guard damage for something that just comes out and has good tracking and blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna bore you with all the frame data of the fucking move I looked up once. But it's definitely a way to encourage people to not just statue block you as Zas. Knowing that, the last time Nitty and I played, he almost exclusively backstepped after using that move, looking for a launch whiff punish. And I didn't forget that, So I think I may have actually punished him the first couple times he went to do it. I still don't like post-GI lethal hits. I think they're really strong. Doing single hits because Nitty's punished me 1,000 times for doing strings. Getting a buttload of meter for Relic B. I can't believe I never noticed that until now. And I'm out? Yeah. Start doing some more lengthy some moves with longer range at the start, because in a lot of these games, and that 1A was actually, I was waiting for this because there are two things that that Nitty does a lot. Nitty, if you ever see this, once you realize that you do this shit a lot. One, at least versus me, so against someone who statue blocks, or maybe just in the Mitsurugi matchup, he will do... Well, no, I see him do it to other people too. He will do a lot, and I mean a lot, of 3AB hold. Like a ton of 3AB hold. And I realize I just teched out of that combo, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And the other thing is that that sort of spinning kick that's a high, he does that a lot too, because it catches people. However, if you just sit here and watch one fucking person play a bunch and just learn, like, not even matchup specific, but player specific tech against someone. Is that gonna ring out? Wow, that killed. You're gonna eventually learn where whoever it is places these attacks. And for Nitty, at this point, I got a pretty good handle. Still doesn't know the knowledge check on that. I should tell him that at some point. Oh, and the CEs. I don't do a good job of beating the CEs in this one, but in this set. But it is something. It is one of the other things that I've categorically paid attention to. See, he gets a lot of work off of that spinning kick that he did right there. And there's 3AB hold. Which, that whole time, that's all I was waiting for. I was literally just standing there waiting for 3AB hold. Or 3AB, because I can punish both moves the same way and win the game right there with CE. So I was just sitting there waiting for that. Just saying, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it eventually. And sure enough, he does it eventually, because, I mean, what else is Us gonna do to try and pressure or open someone up? He could have just run up and done the 3-hit 18% guard damage move, but if he got unlucky and I stepped, he would have just lost the same. But yeah, there were a lot of whiffing things. So there are a lot of unfortunate things for him about this set. I know his fucking stick disconnected at one point. I know that 2B plus K or 4B plus K or whatever it is, the double kick that he did right there. I know now that that's only -4. Good call out on the whatchamajigger. I knew he was gonna RE there. I was absolutely certain he was going to RE there, because that's what he's been doing in a lot of this set. And I punished it a few more times. Again, starting the match with longer range options, because for a while there he was just running in and beating out whatever button I pushed. So I just said, fuck it, let's make sure that we get in there. And then he just didn't block low. He did some attack. I don't know what it was or how fast it was. But it didn't work. Whatever it was. 3B? Yeah. So I think I went low last time. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe he was just going low for... Always break back there. And he got the lethal hit, so that's gonna kill. There are 3 things pretty much in a cycle that Nitty specifically... 3 moves that he does in order, actually, most of the time, against the wall like that. One is 3AB, the other is back throw, and the last one is that tip range lethal hit thing so he can get the other reverse ring out. And he pretty much does those on... That was a good jump. He pretty much does those on repeat, which can give you... Right now, I'm like, hey, you're gonna RE, so just do it. Just fucking RE, I dare you. He didn't get the guard break, but he killed me without getting the guard break, so I guess that's best case scenario for him. Still doesn't know the knowledge check here, which is letting me get a whole bunch of extra damage on him. Soul Charge is a good choice. Is that out? Is he gonna break my guard for out? No. Doesn't block low. So that was just unfortunate. That was essentially a 50-50, or maybe a little bit of hesitation on his point, choosing not to continue pressuring with like 2A or 2-2A or 2K or whatever the fuck Zas does for OTG hits. I don't even know what he does or what he'd prefer to do. But yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, there's possibly the longest range move that Mitsurugi has, which is 4KB, and just again guessing wrong on RE. That happened almost exclusively in this set. Was he guessed wrong on RE? There's the magnetism, the fucking magnetism on this stage. It's ridiculous. But on any other stage, he probably would have... That right there was an option select. He probably would have gotten the ring out. But this stage in particular has so much I can't believe that didn't kill. Has so much fucking magnetism on that last little brick edge that you really, really gotta push someone out of the ring to get him out. Can't believe I didn't duck that. I can't believe I did K-Slide B there. What the fuck? 3B? Oh, is this gonna ring out? This might ring out. Yeah. A lot of people, for whatever reason, I mean myself included, when Mitsu lands missed BB right there. You just saw it again. For some reason, we think, and I don't know why, but for some reason, that was a good duck, we think it's still Mitsu's turn. It's not. Mitsu's -2 right there. Just jab. Absolutely jab. Do a quick Hori mid that's like I mean, I want to say I-18. What's he gonna do there? He's -2. Does he have any good I-16s that he's gonna do right there? I don't think he does. So you don't have to just stand there and accept the 50-50. Fuck, you could even stack after missed BB. Don't just stand there and let Mitsu bully you on that transition. There's no reason to. He wasn't ready for the block punish on that. Mitsu BA is -20. It's kind of an awkward -20 though, kind of like Cervantes, and there he goes guessing wrong on RE again. It's kind of like Cervantes wall rising wall rising A, probably wall rising K too. But did he just lose? No, he didn't lose both meters. He lost 1 meter. Okay. Don't want my guard to break. Insure a blade. Oh, an anti-air. I don't think I don't think he wanted to jump right there. There's kind of no reason to jump, but he got one, and I won because of it. I think I skipped over talking about the 4KB thing, but as far as... This is a good AGI. As far as 4KB goes, that's kind of Mitsu's longest range move, and the reason for that is it's got kind of a disjointed hitbox on it. It's actually, the hitbox extends beyond... Oh, that was so lucky, caught me out of the air with that. But I managed to pull it out in the end. It's Mitsu 4K has kind of a disjointed hitbox on it, where the actual hitbox extends a decent amount past the foot, and because of that, you can actually use it to sort of beat out options that it doesn't make any sense that it would beat them out, but it does. For instance, you've got Astaroth 236 A in Soul Charge, the Beyblade. Mitsu 4K beats that. And I don't know why. Your foot goes through the axe and just tickles Astaroth before you get hit. For whatever reason. But be aware of that if you play Mitsurugi. You got a disjointed hitbox on that move. And you can, in certain situations, you can abuse it. Now, it is an extremely linear move. He was out of range. I don't know why I didn't 2-2A there. Maybe I just didn't feel comfortable in it. There's a bunch of stuff. I tried to step there, and I didn't get the step. But I guess right on the RE. Throw? Yep. Doesn't block low in time. Or his... Yeah, that must have been when his stick disconnected. Oh, that sucks. I won the round because he disconnected right there. No, I spoke to him right after this set, and he said, "Yeah, I'm ordering a new cable because this thing keeps disconnecting." So I guess we take those. That wasn't bad. That whole thing that happened there, that wasn't awful on my part. Though this probably kills me. Yeah, that kills me. I fucked it up right at the end, but I had a good comeback going. I clashed. Weird. And that missed, which feels like it's weird. He's treating it like it hits 100% of the time because he does it 100% of the time. And I know in our previous sets, it was hitting me, even this exact character. So, I mean, it's not just a Create-A-Soul thing. It can't be, because it was working on me before. Was really, really fishing for the 1BB there. But, getting away from the edge. And I think I go for, yeah, I went for the unblockable reset, which got him. It always gets people at least once. Which is great, because it looks fucking hype as shit. And it does, like, I think 113 damage in total, which is great. And there's me sitting, waiting for the 3AB, and as soon as it comes out, I get a life lead and Shura Blade. I get thrown out of the 2-2K. I don't react to the 2-2A, so now... The advantage that I had gained from myself is now all gone, and I lose to the CE. 1K into the CE. I don't know if I had a curse there or not. I know there was at least one on me, but I'm pretty sure he gets one just for landing the CE. But yeah, takes me out. Oh fuck. I'm so fucking tired today. Kind of looks like a cross between a beetle and a... I mean, obviously, the lowest hanging fruit here is Jester, but... I don't know what's up with the fucking beetle armor. I decided, I know partway through the set, I decided, hey, I'm gonna try... GIing the second hit, and as soon as I tried that, I just got fucking destroyed for it, so I quickly recanted that decision and said, hey, I'll play the way I usually do. Some good reactions on the strings here. I missed a punish there. It was a good guess on the backswing, and that was a bad guess on the duck. Gave him a lethal hit. Goes for the throw. Yep. And out. See, he cycles through those 3 moves to try and get the reverse ring out. I should lab to see if some of these situations can actually be teched out of reliably. Or if, and he guesses wrong on the fucking mix again. That feels so bad. But that right there feels fucking worse. I threw the break attack that I had because I knew he was gonna CE, and I still got destroyed for it. That sucks. Back away. Just make him play over there. It's just not worth engaging Zas at the ring edge. Good. Yep. Definitely a good choice to CE there. I showed him a couple times that I was willing to jab right after that, so CE was probably the best choice there. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. But I think I teched out of that again, which gave me a win. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because that usually doesn't happen. Now, I've played, I don't know, five or six first to tens with Nitty, so we played at least 50 games together. And I'm playing this fucking character right here, and that shit doesn't whiff. It just doesn't. So I don't know why it was whiffing today. Maybe he was slightly late on the inputs, and that's because of this fucked up cable that he's got. That could very well be it. But it's happening today. Yep. Away from the edge. That was a good choice on how to follow it up, and he's just going in with these REs this round. It didn't pay off for him, but I don't blame him for doing it. He finally does some counterplay to my 4KB at the beginning. Got lucky on that backswing, but hey, we take those. I almost jabbed him out of it. I My body wanted to jab him out of it. I did the input, but then I just decided, you know what? Maybe we'll just not do that. And, you know, that sucks, but it is what it is. It's what happened. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, is that's what happened. I was stepping there, and that's Mitsurugi life in a nutshell. He did 8B, and his 8B followed me while I was stepping. That shit happens so often that I'm just used to it at this point. I was really late on that punish, but I think I was more concerned with the fact that my guard was about to break, so I was trying to prevent that. I don't think either of us were ready for that CE to miss, but it did. And there's punishing the RE. He's been doing wake up RE a whole lot. We finally got him for it. Well, I suppose that's actually the second time I got him for it. Yeah, a lot of these, and he guesses wrong again. God damn. How unlucky can you be? I thought the slide kick was coming. I guess I just wasn't ready for it, or I didn't step soon enough. Doesn't break back on the Shura Blade throw. And I just went for the CE finish instead of the 2-2A because 2-2A is pretty unreliable at times.
You want to serve under me?
But this is the Zas matchup. Mitsurugi versus Zas. I've played, I think, pretty much just a handful of different good Zas's. But then again, there really only are a handful of good Zas's. You've got Nitty. I've played games against Pharamantris. I played a set with Four Winds Zas. I play every once in a while. I run into Brash Badger on ranked
I'll give you a lesson in humility.
and show him the lessons that I have learned from playing against Nitty. Yeah, it's not Mitsurugi's turn right there. You don't have to let him do it to you like that. It was a very conservative opener for him. Just doing the one horizontal there. Nitty usually goes in and commits pretty fucking hard, and I fucked up. I got 2B instead of 236B. The 236B there would have killed, but then again, once again, I'm teching out of what I thought was combos, but now I'm questioning whether they actually are or not. I'm just getting out of so much stuff by just mashing Saidukemi. Like, so much shit.
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now?
Oh, that's death. Yeah. I kind of like how the moon turned black there. That was pretty cool. You just got the whole negative color spectrum there. I didn't even follow that step. Oh fuck! I waited right there, punish him for the RE again, twice in a row. In fact, right here I'm just trying to keep frame advantage however I can. He finally soul charges out of it. And then we do the same thing that we did in a previous game in this set, where he soul charged and I just went straight into an 8A plus B. In the last game that happened, his attack actually anti-aired me, but this time, for whatever reason, it didn't. And I know in one of the matches of mine that I asked Boom to review had this 8A plus B immediately after enemy soul charge, and you know he very nearly had conniptions when he saw that. But with people that I play a lot against, who I'm fairly certain they're gonna soul charge and then immediately go into pushing a button, because like I said, Nitty and I at this point have played 50, 60 games, something like that, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things isn't a whole lot, but in the scope of just one person or two people out of the, I won't call it a vast sea of Soul Calibur players. It's more like a tepid pool, and not even an Olympic-sized pool, just kind of like the kiddie pool. It's a kiddie pool. We've got a kiddie pool of Soul Calibur players to choose from. So out of our thoughty hot tub of Soul Calibur players, I still think, despite that, 50 or so games against one person is going to give you enough of an indication of when something super risky might pay off, and that's exactly what the 8A plus B is there. I mean, I either got unlucky the first time and got anti-aired, or I got lucky the second time and didn't. But there were a few things in this set that I wanted to capture. So there's another video. And as always, it's always nice to watch the girls bounce. Aside from that, GG's. As always, Nitty. Always a good time. Okay, so I lied. The game that I managed to actually take in my set against Bozo was not the one I was thinking of. So that means I must have lost the one where he was sort of testing me. But this one actually looked like a real game, but you know, as you can see, I lost like fucking 8 games to my one. But for not being in a good mindset to play, and just in general being a worse player than this guy, than Bozo, you know, I would actually like to go over the match.
The fight to realize.
You look nuts.
Battle 1. Fight.
We got, at this point, we've already played like 6 games together or so. So we're already operating on, and just like I was talking about with me being guilty of letting Mitsu have a turn there, I'm clearly guilty of it, just like plenty of people are. But at this point, we are very comfortable with each other. I even knew he was gonna go low there, but I didn't commit to it. It's my fault. Just like he knew I was gonna come in with SC6 Ai. He goes for some very safe Oki there, which I don't blame him. If there's one thing I've learned about doing enough Mitsuoki of my own, it's that it can be very unsafe, and it's almost never worth doing in an unsafe fashion. He misses a -14 punish right there, but then counter hits me out of K-Slide B with back turn. Good jump. The jump would have beaten what I went for, even if it didn't come out before my attack did. But I'm pretty sure he beat me in frames there, even without making the correct guess. We got some tip range poking, just because at this point, like I said, we played a bunch of games together. Some little suboptimal punishes, or missed punishes, or missed hit confirms between the two of us. Like right there, I gave up a punish to try and mix him. It worked, and right here, I did the single B, and that gives me the comeback. If I had done BB, yes, he absolutely would have won at that point. Trying to do some throws, open each other up. Random 1A connecting for whatever reason. And talk about getting counter hit out of K-Slide B. There's a perfect example. Standing reset into mix on Relic, and he decides to duck. I don't think I did Relic 4K once. Once in this set. I don't know why he would duck there. There's a bit of hesitation here as 4A plus B is minus 14. He was absolutely correct there. It didn't land, so we both kind of stood there like, wait a minute, that's a punish. I guess he must have just been like a frame late on it. But it's looking real hairy for me here. I missed the I-12 punish on the back turn B plus K. But then block the 1KB, which gives me a free CE. And what can I do with this Oki? Oh, that's unfortunate. So if I had hit confirmed the 6-6B, I would have won. If he had not mashed step after my 2B, he would have won. But like I said, given mindset and overall skill levels, that's probably one of the better outcomes I could hope for.